Hi and welcome to a new studio vlog. Today it is the 20th of February. It is a Saturday and yes, I am working today. Last week was a very no-go week, fiber week, and I decided to not push myself, and I decided just to make a sort of a sit-down paint-along video where I painted sort of like a winter themed spread, or a winter walking spread, I suppose. So you can see this page come together where we paint the different tracks in the snow, and then also a version of myself and Albert. So yeah, if you want to see that, that is the a video. Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun doing that. I'm really happy with the video, so yeah, I'm really happy with the page. So yeah, last week wasn't that great. As we go further into, we're getting closer to spring. I usually feel a little bit better because, you know, it's a bit brighter, it's more light, but it's also a lot more fluctuation in the weather. The the weather gets warmer and also a lot colder but quicker. So like in the middle of the winter, it's more like if it's dry cold and wet cold. Now we're getting into more if it is very cold versus it's starting to get like spring-like. So today we have about 0 degrees, like the freezing point. And according to, I think I talked to my grandmother. I was having lunch with her yesterday. She takes care of me. She was like, yeah, but on Sunday will be 9 degrees. So we'll see if it will be sunny and 9 degrees tomorrow. I said hard no on that, and she was like, yeah, but it says that in the newspaper. And I was like, yeah, the newspaper is always wrong. Anyway, we'll see tomorrow who is right. She will be coming up later this afternoon, and we'll see if she changed her statement on that. But yeah, it's been nice. So not a lot of like studio work happened last week, hence no vlog, and I can honestly say it was quite nice not having to feel like pushing myself and like doing that. But I did, I have cleaned and wrapped all of the lost and found colors. That's really great. I mean, it's one of those very easy, simple things I can do inside when I am sitting like in the sofa and I'm just really tired. I can just sit and clean and wrap paint. That's perfect. So I've done that, and I also made half of the Almoga sets that will be coming out in April. So I feel like I'm a little bit ahead because I'm not sure how March will be. You never know. So, I mean, I've still managed to get a few stuff done, and that feels really great. So it's not, I don't feel like the last week was completely wasted, which can happen when you know, struggle with this kind of things. It doesn't have to be chronic illness. It can be mental illness too, when you just feel like that time is wasted. But I feel like I still got a few stuff done, and I managed to rest. Also, by the way, if you need a little tip, I got one of those big massage pads that is like when you can lay on it or have it in your chair or something, and it has heat and it has different massage settings and different intensities, and it is amazing. Just like, yeah, I got it. My mom and dad bought it for me for my birthday. Well, I told them buy it for my birthday. But it's really, really amazing. So when I'm in pain, or just like, I can either just lay on it with the heat, which is very nice, but also when I'm really tired, just having that sort of massage, getting a little bit of circulation is really, really nice. And then of course you can change, like if you're very sore in one place, you can just like hit your legs or just your back or something. Yeah, so I highly recommend that if you want that to be recommended. So that was pretty much last week, and yeah, but we are looking ahead, And next week, so week 8, that is the week we are about to go into in a few days in this vlog. My plan is to have all of the lost and found items in the collection being photographed, which means I have still quite a lot of prep work to do. The story starters, all of those vintage photos need to be cut down and packaged, and also I have bought the nibs with like the dip pen nibs. I have ordered like little pouches to pack them in. That has not arrived. I have paid customs for it, so I know it is in Sweden. I know the post having it. They just don't give it to me. So, oh, and yeah, you see that my color is a little bit purple shifting. It's because I dyed it purple. I did it so late, so it didn't dry very prettily, but I really like this sort of shifting color. But yeah, so I did that yesterday. Hello. So today it is Sunday, and it turns out my grandmother is correct. Sort of. It has been about 7 or 8 degrees and kind of nice. So today we decided to take lunch outside. My dad has been cutting down some trees, and which he usually does in the spring. Albert and Uni tagged along. Albert was he was not completely happy with the situation. There was a certain stick involved, or a branch. I think this one qualifies as a branch, and yeah, it definitely made the whole situation very it wasn't good, okay? So, but yeah, we made some hot dogs and then just had a nice time chatting. So now we have a really nice view to the lake, which is nice. And my little brother, he stayed up with my dad to help with the chopping down, or like you know, when they have felled their trees, you cut them into small pieces. He is doing that. Whereas my mom and I and the dogs, we headed back. So yeah, that was our lunch. Okay, so I'm really excited to announce that we will have something different coming out also on March 5th, and that is I will have pigments coming out. So for example, in Agnes, you know the color, there are 3 different pigments. This is one. Also on one of the pralines there was a gold, and that is this one. So I thought I would start off by offering some pigments just to see how it goes. They will come in these little bags. It doesn't look as vibrant through this sort of matte clear, but yeah, it is 2 teaspoons, so that is 10 milliliter. They will weigh different amounts because different pigments weigh different amounts. But it is, so I will sell them as 10 milliliters. This one weighs about 5 grams. It is a very light pigment. And yeah, so I'll start doing that. I have to say these bags look really nice. I will put a sticker with the information on the back. But they are a pain, I was going to say in the back, but it's actually in the fingers. It's really hard to open because they are so small. So yeah, just so you know, I am struggling to get this to you, but I hope you like it. Many have asked for a color that is just this gold, but I thought it could be fun if you do resin or just like any sort of other type of craft than just watercolor. It could be fun to have some pigments. So I will have a few. I'm not going to do all the pigments I have, but I'm going to start off by making a few available. And I thought, because this one doesn't have its own paint yet, but it's really fun to add it to other things too, I thought that would be a good start. So yeah, that is just a little heads up. Hello, good morning. It is Monday morning. Well, it's more like 10:30, but we have been, well, not we, I have been editing photos inside, and Albert, no, Albert hasn't done anything actually, so anyway, the reason is that we have rehab at 2 today, so yeah, that's kind of nice. So I'm going to package up some orders before we go so I can drop them off while I'm in town, which is good. Also yesterday I got some help from my mom, which was very nice. So we got a lot of stuff done. I made 1 batch of tea. I also made 2 of the stars. So soon I will have, you know, the 3 extra stars that are on the dot card will soon be available as half pans too. I'm working on it. So Vega has had their second pour, so you just need to dry, and this week I hope to get the rest of the stars done too, so we can have a new batch of stars up in the shop, and also dot cards, of course. But speaking of making paint, I have been starting to prep for another order of pigments from China, where I get the more metallic pigments. And one pigment that I'm not desperate, not officially, but I would very much need the pigment that I have for making Verta serum. The thing is, I can't find it. So I'm not saying I will never be able to find it, or it will never, like, I guess it will be back in stock, but for now I can't find it in any of the sellers that I usually buy my pigments from. And I mean, that's the case, it happens. I mean, most famously for a pigment to run out is, I mean, from a very big manufacturer, you know, the quinacridone gold from Daniel Smith, the amazing PO49. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. Don't worry, I have an extra tube of it, so but yeah, so for that reason I did make a batch of Verta serum this weekend, so I have a batch of that coming soon. It will just need to dry, but I'm saying this for a few reasons, partly just to let you know that sometimes stuff runs out and I can't get a hold of it, and that just sucks, and that's the way it is. And also I want to make sure that I let you know in good time if this color is a color that you've been wanting to try, or if you have tried it and you really like it and you want to buy more. I thought it would be only fair to give you like a heads up that I think it depends on how humid it is now, but I hope to have a few ready in April or May, to let you know that that might be the last for a while. And if you want to save up or sort of plan your orders, you know, I thought that would be only fair to let you know that that is happening. And yeah, I usually don't want to be like this, sort of like, it's the last one, you have to get it before it runs out. And I always try to make sure that when I have paint, they will come back. There is no, like, you don't need to buy them now. They will, like, but in this case, honestly, I don't know if I will be able to get hold of it again. So I think it's only fair to let you know. So that is the situation with that. It sucks, and yeah. So one project I really would like to make is, I'm a little bit all over the place, but I would like to make like a little diorama, a little scene, something to sort of do with the Lost and Found collection. So here is a very rough sketch, and it's just words and everything. But my plan is to have, like, you know, Lost and Found luggage, that kind of thing. But when you open up, so I have this like paper mache, you know, box that you're supposed to alter, and I've had it for a while, and I thought it would be perfect scale. and then these little glass, and I'm hoping to mix up the pigments that I have when I make the paint with resin, so it looks like the paint, because I did that for with the Pretty Potions when I photographed them, but you know, the paint doesn't last when they're just like water paint. But I thought it could be, if I mix the pigment with resin, it would look like, you know, they were paint in these vials, or just the pigment. I don't know, I haven't decided quite yet. So, but I have 6 of them here, and I also have a bigger one here with just the gold from the Agnes color. I also have like one of the key from my grandfather, and this one has like this where it says desk. I think that could all of this stuff I want to do. Okay, so it's after lunch. We are ready to rehab. All the orders, snacks, an extra cover. It's done. There is sun. Bird is singing. There is actually, like, in the sun, there is actually warm. Here, come on. I mean, today is just, it makes you all giddy and stuff. So, but yeah. So, let's see how he goes today. He hasn't been his best lately with his leg, but yeah. Oh yeah, here he comes. Oh, nu släpper det. Kan gå in. Så. Okay, so the vet appointment, or not appointment, the rehab went well, but yeah, I told her that he has been walking a little bit funny and not really putting the weight on his left hind leg, and she was like, well, it's been very cold and damp, and you know, even some people react badly to that. And I was like, you're telling me my dog has fibro too? Yeah. I don't think so, but yeah. So we are supposed to take it a little bit easy, letting just be, you know. But the workout did really good, and he really enjoys the laser. I think I would too if I would be able to get it. But we found out, having to talk, that we are like neighbors. So weird. But I have dropped off the mail over there. I picked up some more envelopes because I hadn't really realized that I didn't have any of a bigger size left, so picked up a few of those, no worries, and a few more baskets. So good, we can head back home. Okay, so we are back home, and Albert is having a little bit of a snack. This huge bone, I think it's made a pretty good dent. I think so. He also, before I could stop him, ran out, took a few tumbles. So yeah, that's the downside of the laser. He feels amazing, but still can't control those pesky hind legs, you know. Yeah, my fika of choice is hard bread with cheese. So Okay, so it is evening, night. Yeah, so I'm going to do some accounting work as I am waiting for the live product reveal by Tim Holtz on a Ranger. It is a new distress product. I was so into distress a few years ago. I used distress, especially the pens or the markers. I used them so much, and then when I started to take my like watercolor and all that more seriously, I sold all the ink pads, the re-inkers, the markers, everything. And now when I'm actually starting to have a little bit more like free time, and well, starting to prioritize having a little bit more free time, I'm starting to get back into it, and I'm really excited. So 4 minutes left, so I don't think I will have time to do any accounting. Anyway, so that will be the end of today. And yeah, and here is the last look of Albert. He is exhausted, poor thing, and he is using it's a woolen blanket or cover that he has. My sister made it for him, so he's very nice and warm, and of course the radiator is going full on.
And hope everyone is having a good start to the week. We are, because we're doing it live, and a new product launch at that.
Good morning. It is Tuesday morning today, and we are out here in the office. And yeah, when my mom was helping me Sunday, we were talking, and I said that I don't like being here. I mean, I'm really happy that I have this space, like this office space with the workshop at the other end, and then of course over there like the art studio that I had before. So this was just like a storage space that we had, like tools and a lot of stuff. There was so much stuff. Most of the stuff was my grandmother passed a few years ago, and most of her stuff just ended up here. We didn't know what to do with it anyway. So I'm very happy that I have this space. I'm very happy with what I have been able to do without hardly any budget, to be fair. I think this thing I got secondhand, these I got new. You can see the state of them. I don't know what happened. I need to fix that anyway. But I just feel like I don't want to be here. I don't know if it is like I'm feeling very cramped, or if it is that I just don't have it organized in the way that I like. I don't know. I prefer to do my computer work in the studio. Part is better internet, to be fair, but yeah, so I'm definitely like yeah, I'm trying, like really trying to be here more. So I have made a few more of these story starter packs. So the story starter packs that will be coming out in the next shop update, they start their life, I was going to say like this, but really it started by me buying a lot of vintage photos, editing or scanning and editing and all that, and then cutting all of these down. I thought that was a brilliant idea, a very like cost-effective way to get a lot of like photos, and it is. It just like it takes so much time to cut them down. So, and I've also realized is that they're not all straight, which is a thing with vintage photos. You know, people just cut them with scissors. Like I am a scrapbooker at heart. I don't cut anything without one of these. So I realized that now when I'm cutting, like, oh, the white edge that looked really like straight when I was putting it into Photoshop and everything ain't so straight when you're cutting it. So if you get a little bit wonky, I did my best, okay? And of course not all of them will have like the same amount of border because I am cutting it myself with the guillotine. So, but I realized I can't do more than like 5 sheets, so 5 packs of these before my arms start to like go. But I have done that, so that feels good. And my mom has also made a few, so we have like a good stack of the country life. And so now I just need to do the other. So we have a few. I mean, I can cut them as we go, so I don't need to do like all of them at once. But yeah, so that is that. I did the accounting yesterday. Good me. While I was watching the live stream by Tim Holtz. Yeah. So now I definitely need that brayer he was talking about. So the paint we're going to make is buff titanium, because I like buff titanium, and yeah, that will be part of the next collection, but I won't tell you the name of it, or the name of the color, or the collection. Oh, you know what I mean. Full speed ahead. Y'all. Okay, so we're out for a walk, and it's a lot of sticks because my feet really hurt today. Yay, fibro. So I'm not anymore to walk very far. But that doesn't mean we can't move a lot anyway. We can throw the stick. But I've been walking around in this field, and I got a really good idea for like a portable painting desk, like a plein air painting setup. Now I just want to get home and get it all on paper, and I don't know if I can build it, but I don't see a reason why I couldn't, or I can get my brother to do it for me. Är du beredd? Skäller du? Yeah, I'm not a very good stick. Up. Så. Okej, ska vi ta pinnen? Åh, bra. Ta pinnen. Ta pinnen. Åh, så bra. Okay, so what I was thinking, I will continue this project a little later. I need to get my brilliant idea down on paper. I suppose something. Okay, so from the side, this is the table. I'm not sure like how it would be constructed, but then you have a seat. Okay. If these are on wheels, and then we have something like this, then you can like pick the whole thing up like a wheelbarrow, and you can move the whole like setup around, and you can just like, today I want to paint this tree, and you just roll it over to paint that tree. I think that is kind of brilliant, if you ask me. Something like that. I'm also thinking it would be kind of nice to have a holder, so you can have like a parasol, you know, for those like really sunny days when you can hardly see. We do get those in Sweden, there are few, but you know, we need to be prepared. That was the mail that came. Okay, I got a package here from UPS. Do we have a pair of scissors there? Oh my god, it is! Okay, I'm going to link the seller down below. This is the fastest. I haven't even seen it yet. Oh my god, we need to try that out. Okay, I think that is just to try it out. Okay, are we ready? Oh, I was like, I wonder if I can get it in time for next shop update. And he did say he was going to ship it the day after, so Monday, but I didn't think it could go from Turkey to Sweden in under a day. I'm a bit nervous. Okay. Are you ready? I think it's a little bit of the oil from when this was made, but oh my god, I have my own seal. I thought this one, like the art studio part, would be too small, but you can definitely read it. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Oh, I need to finish what I started before with the photos, but oh, this made me so happy. Oh, it looks so good. Yeah, I will definitely link this seller below. It was very cheap, I think anyway, or good price or valued, I don't know, and then shipped this fast. Yeah, highly recommend. I will link it down below, definitely. So good. Oh, and you also got this little pretty baggy thing. Yeah, that was this week's vlog. I know it was a little bit more tell than show, but this week has been pretty rough too. I have done my best, c'est la vie, you know. But we have had some really nice walks out. We have found a lot of sticks, even more branches, and yeah, we are working on it. The problem is Albert really likes the big ones, but for now he still doesn't have the strength to actually take them, and he gets very frustrated. So right now he is outside. Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on him. I'm still struggling. I am struggling a bit getting words out. Like I've mentioned previously, I find this time very difficult for the fact that mentally I feel very so we're having all sorts of technical difficulties today, but yeah, I was saying that I find this time the most difficult because mentally and all of that, with the weather being a little bit warmer, a little bit milder, we also have more light, longer days, you know, bird song and all of that. I want to do all the things, which is hard because it doesn't magically make the pain go away. So that has been a little bit of a struggle right now, to remember that the pain doesn't go away just because the sun comes out, you know. Anyway, so it's been a little bit rough, but I feel like we are getting have a pretty good week. Did you? Yeah. So yeah, but I'm trying to follow my own advice. When I feel tired, I rest and all of that, which is so much easier said than done. But yeah, so today it is Thursday, and I am editing, which is yeah, normally something I did like Thursday, late Thursdays, or whole Fridays, and I'm like, that doesn't work. Like mentally, my head can't cope with editing that way. So now I'm like, start off taking it nice and slow, editing, and I've been doing that for like 4 hours. But I just wanted to say thank you for sticking with me, and yeah, I am very excited about March 5th when the next shop update will be. It's definitely the biggest one so far, and the closer we get, the more nervous I am. So, but I have been painting so much with these colors, and I just really love them. I have so much faith in them, so I'm not really nervous about the colors. It's more like the whole collection in itself. But today I did decide to put up 3 new items in the shop, and that is the new washi tape, the Pretty Potion washi tape with the potion bottles I have designed, and I just put them on the same sort of black background as a postcard, and in rainbow order. I love this tape. It is It is so cute. And then also 2 of the bottles from that tape. So the sort of Drought of Peace and the sort of Love Potion. So those are soft vinyl stickers. So they are the same finish as the purple potion bottle. Yeah, I think that is about it. I'm going to try to finish off editing this vlog, and I hope you will have a really nice weekend too. But if nothing else, I will see you on the next Saturday. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, this didn't go so well. Okay.